So, what are imperative verbs? Imperative verbs actually are also called bossy verb. You know boss? A boss is a person who gives direction and who gives orders. So imperative verbs are also called bossy verbs. Actually, these are the words that tell people what to do. What to do. Usually, your father uses a lot of imperative verb when he talks to you. Sometimes your mothers as well. If you have a job, you may find your manager using imperative verbs to give orders. We use these words or these verbs in a lot of instructions. When we give instruction, so we use imperative verbs. You can stop me if you don't understand anything anytime. You can interrupt me and you can ask any question, okay? I would be happy to answer. So, how imperative verbs begin with? Usually it begins with first form of the verb. First form of the verb. Sometimes we use it as a do not kind of thing. We actually order someone, don't do it. Or in other time, we may use the word let's. Let's. You can see let apostrophe cs comma and s. Let's. Let's means okay, go ahead and do it. So these are two ways we can use imperative verbs. I can give you some of the examples over here. Do and don'ts. Here, for example, look at give me that book. Give me that book. So what's give me? Give is the first form of the verb. So actually you are ordering someone to give you a book. If you say please give me that book, then it becomes a request. But here actually you are using an imperative verb. So you are not using please. Instead of that, you are giving an order. Clean your room. Do you remember many times your mother says you, Osama, clean your room. All right, so it's imperative verb. Clean here works as imperative. And usually they are also instructions. Do your homework. Do your homework. Who tells you this? Most of the time, your teacher. He asks you, do your homework, like an order, like an instruction. Now here in this fourth example, take the dog for a walk, please. Now it's a better imperative sentence because we are using a word please. So it's not an order, it becomes a request. Don't touch that. Sometime your sister makes something and you try to touch it and she says, don't touch that. Another time you see this sentence, do come to visit us whenever you are in town. That means you have some friends, some relatives, you call them and they are from another town. So you actually tell them, please come to visit us. Another example of a imperative verb is very interesting, push. You might have seen this word on the door of a hospital or a mall or a school classroom. You see push. That means you have to use some force to open that door. And you might have seen another word that is pull. Pull means you have to use the force into towards your direction to open that one. So sometime push, sometime pull. So these are some examples of imperative verbs. Any question? If any difficulty or any problem, please ask me now. I hope you understand what are imperative verbs. Clear? Faisal, it's clear?
Yes, clear, doctor.
Okay. So, what do we use these imperative verbs? We use it for ordering something. We use it to request something. We use imperative verbs to advise something. Order, request, advise. We use imperative verbs to suggest. And sometime we use imperative verb to forbid something. And another time we use imperative verb to propose something. So probably some of these words are difficult for you, so let me translate it for you. Like I mentioned to you that we use imperative verbs to order. So I think you all should know the word order. Order means amr, not tartib, amr. Here order means amr. Order, command, instruct, all are called amr in Arabic. Another one is request, talab. Request, okay? Okay. Another thing which we use imperative for is advice. And I think advice is nasiha. Yes, nasiha.
Advice. النصيحة.
Suggest. We use imperative verb to suggest something.
Suggest.
Like yakhtara.
يقترح.
We use imperative verb to ask someone to forbid. Forbid. That means don't do it. Haram.
Forbid.
Something haram. Mana.
حرم.
Basically mana. We use imperative verb to tell someone don't do it. That is called forbid. And sometime we use imperative verb to propose. Propose. Like that means ikhtara.
اقترح.
Akhtara.
اقترح.
Propose. Because we want to propose some idea. So we use imperative verb. I hope you understand. If you have any question, you can interrupt me. So we use the first form of the verb as I mentioned to you earlier. Give me that book, clean your room, do your homework, push. All these are examples. Sometime we use negatives. Sometime we use negatives. It shows advice or warning. Warning. When we say someone don't do it, and we say if you do another time you will be in trouble, that is warning.
Warning.
In Arabic, tahdid.
تحذير.
So we use imperative verb to warn other people. Not only nasiha, advice, but sometimes we warn these people. We said don't lose that key. Do not come back without it. Don't forget to take your passport with you. Don't go to on the ice. Usually you don't have ice, so you say don't go to the sand or the desert. So sometimes we actually ask someone not to do it. Mana. We also use the word let's plus main verb. Okay, with first person plural only, especially when we are trying to encourage someone to do something with you. So now here actually in this request you are with that person. You are not asking someone to do it. In this situation you are actually telling someone to be the part of your activity. For example, you are saying, let's visit Muhammad this weekend. That means you and your friend should go and see Muhammad this weekend. You can also say, let's go to the cinema tonight. Now you have cinema in Jeddah, so you can go to cinema. Before, you did not have any cinema in Saudi Arabia. So now you can use this sentence and you say, let's go to the cinema tonight. Let's have a look at your new computer, Chris. Let's have a look at your new computer. Let's pool our resources. That means you are asking someone to bring together the money and other things, and then you can do some activity. You can say, let's phone her now, shall we? Now here you are telling someone that you should call someone, and then you are asking that is it okay or shall we? And then another example, let's go for a walk after supper. After supper. Supper is a kind of meal. Shall we? So these are some of the sentences you can use the word let's. Okay, so now I would like you to make some sentences. Can you make the sentence? I'm giving you this task in chat box. You can speak or you can write down. Use imperative verb and make a sentence. Okay, you can use let's, or you can use another verb like give, like make, like do. So you can use any first form of the imperative verb and make a sentence. So please come up, students, and make some sentences. Let me once more repeat the examples. Give me that book, clean your room, do your homework, take the dog for a walk, don't touch that, do come to visit us, push. These are some examples. And with let's visit Muhammad this weekend, let's go to the cinema tonight, let's have a look at your new computer. So please make some sentences. Yes, boys, come on. Do or exercise. Good. I think do should be capital. D should be capital, Jihad. Excellent, Jihad. All right. Yes, boys. Come on. Can you make one? Fahad, can you make one? Yes, Fahad. Let's go to watch football match. Very good. Okay. Do your homework. Very good. Excellent, Ghali. Do your homework. Very good. Go ahead. Let's go to the gym in the morning. All right. Let's play a video game. Wow. Good, Jihad. Talal, make me a cup of coffee. Make me a cup of coffee. Good, Talal. Good try. Come on, come on. Fahad, I ask you to write down a sentence or make a sentence. I'm waiting for your response, Fahad. Yes, Abdul Majid Bandar. Can you make one sentence? Ahmed Usman, don't take my pen. You can also say if he's your younger brother, You can say, don't touch my pen, all right? Usually we talk like that. Let's go to swim. All right. Let's go to swim in the sea. Oh, good, Nadir. Good try. Very good. I'm recording this lesson so you can watch again and you can try more. So I asked Fahad, but he's not responding. I asked Abdul Majid, he's not responding. Don't eat too much sugar. Very good, Talal. Excellent. We can use the word let's also. Fahad, don't drink my juice. Aha, okay. So must be you are talking to your younger brother. Fahad, thank you. I need Abdul Majid. Come on. Khalid Jamil. Come on. Abdullah Hussain. I'm looking for you to have a sentence. Abdul Majid Malabari. Hisham. I'm looking for you to have a sentence and write down here. Hatim. Don't mess with me. Excellent. We can use contraction, Muhammad. Don't like that. Okay, no problem. Don't or do not, no issue. And I think it's better if we put a full stop or a sign of exclamation at the end. Do not smoke here. Very good. Good. Don't play with fire. Oh, yes, very nice. Ahmed, let's eat the lunch right now. Good. Ahmed, I'm really looking forward. Let's go to Shaheen restaurant. Okay. Don't you dare to be rude with me. Very good. I think it's better if we start with capital D or capital L. Don't play now, Sham. Okay. Don't mess with me. Mess, M-E-S, mess. Don't cheat on the test. Yes, you're right, Muhammad Al Ghamdi. Don't eat my food. Okay, nice. Excellent. I like your try. Let's go back to the lesson. I find, don't go away. Very good. Now, let me give you further practice. Very simple practice. Okay. Just to know more about. So now here you need to speak up because I cannot see the chat box. So please, can someone do number one for me? This man with a hand raised. Can you make? Yes, please.
Don't raise your hand.
Can you speak a little bit louder? I cannot hear you.
Don't raise your hand.
Don't raise your hand. He's doing something, man. Here, there's no don't.
No.
Another student?
You asked about explain what he do.
Yeah, look at the picture. What actually he's doing?
Raising his hand.
Raise your hand. Put your hand up. Okay? Put your hand up, or you can say raise your hand. Both is okay. Yes, number two. Who wants to do number two? A man is talking to a woman. Yes, please. Yes,
They
boy.
are
Come on.
talking.
Huh?
They are talking. They are
talking.
talking.
You have to make a sentence using imperative verb. What do you think? What are they talking about? You can use the word let's. Just make a sentence of your own and use an imperative verb. Yes, boys. Any other person? Yes, go ahead.
Let's go to the cinema.
Ah, very good. Let's go to the cinema. Or you can say, let's talk to the teacher. Okay, no problem. You're right. Let's go to the cinema. Very good. Yes, number three. Look at the picture. This one. A boy with headphone is doing something. What do you think? Can we make an imperative verb? Can we use imperative verb and make a sentence? Let me show it. Listen to a CD. Listen to a CD, or you can say listen to a song, or listen to a lecture. This one, fourth one is very easy. Can someone tell me? This fourth one. Very easy. Yes.
Stand up.
Stand up. All right. If you guys were in my class, not online, I would have asked you to stand up. Second one, this one.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down. Very easy. Last one. Think about it.
Write
Something
your
with
homework.
writing. Yes.
Write the homework.
Write your homework, or write in the notebook, or write your notes. Okay, good try. MashaAllah. Few more. Can you see this picture? Very easy.
Open the book.
Open your book.
Oh yes, you're right. Open your book. Usually your teacher give you this instruction. Open your book. Another one.
Close
This
your
one,
book.
very easy.
Close your book.
Yes, close your book. What about this one? Number 3.
Put your book.
Huh? Pick up the book. And the last one,
Put the book.
Put the book.
put down the book. Put down. Pick up, put down. So the pick up, opposite, put down. Something you pick up and something you put down. All right? So these are instructions. Now you need to match. First one I have already done for you. Talk to the teacher.
Sit
So
down.
sit,
Sit down.
Down.
sit down. Close,
Close your
Close your book.
book.
close your
Stand.
book.
Stand
Stand, stand up and listen to a CD. So you can understand very easily these verbs. These are talk, sit, close, stand, listen. First form of the verb, base form of the verb, and then you can add with some instruction. So this is called imperative verb. Okay, you can see that. Close your book, sit down, talk to the teacher, stand up, and listen to a CD. We have already done, so I'm just going further. Okay, look at this one. Match the sentence with a picture. So draw a picture of a book. Ask a question. This one. I have done the second one for you. Now, can you do C? Translate a word. Which picture? Picture 3, 4, 5. Which one? Picture 2, 3, 4, 5.
See.
Two.
Picture 2. Think about it. Translate a word. Tarjuma. Translate means tarjuma. This is the picture. Read. This is the word he wants to translate. Answer a question. This lady say, yes, I do. Answer the question.
Picture
Copy a sentence. This is, he is copying a sentence. And read the meaning of the word. It's a little bit difficult, but just you can understand checking with the answers. Fill in the blank. Choose the correct answer. See, this kind of instruction you find in your test and classroom activities. Choose the correct answer. So if you have a multiple choice question, you have to choose. Circle the answer. You might have seen many times. All right. Can you do number 4? This one? What is the action here? What your teacher is asking you to do? Underline the word. Underline. You have to make a line under a word. Match the item, just like we did before. Check the correct boxes. Label the picture. You label the picture with a word. Unscramble the word. If the word is not in the right order, you have to make it in order. Unscramble. Order the sentence according to the requirement. Instruction. Like for example, first you say pick up the book, then you say open the book, and then you can say read the book. So you can give instruction one by one. You cannot make instruction without any order. So these are very important instruction. You can take the picture of this slide because most of the time in exam teachers use these instructions. Understand? Clear? Rayan, is it clear? Rayan, do you understand
What, doctor?
this slide?
Yes, yes, I know. Yeah.
Gali, is it clear? Just I'm checking your understanding. Gali, you understand or not? I think Gali is not with us. This is the problem with online. Anyway, so we have done something in terms of practice. Now look at how do we use imperative verb to give instruction. When we give instruction using imperative verb, we have to give instruction one by one according to the order, the sequence, tartib. So if you want to give instruction to your younger brother how to brush your teeth, what do you say to him? You will ask him, go into the bathroom, take the cap of the toothpaste. Now squeeze some toothpaste onto your brush. After that, brush your teeth for 60 or 120 seconds, up and down and all over. Then wash your brush under the tap. Rinse your mouth with the glass of water. Be sure to put the cap back on the toothpaste and turn off the tap. Okay? So these are instruction one by one. And you can see the imperative verbs: go, take, squeeze, brush, wash, rinse, put. All right, boys?
Doctor,
Yes, please.
I think these are steps, right?
Yes, these are steps.
Hmm.
Okay, so where you can use imperative verb to give instruction step by step. All right? Now I'm giving you an exercise. How to change a flat tire. You know tire? Your car tire. I don't know what do we say tire in Arabic. Tire.
كفر or إطار.
Guitar.
Itar. Okay. So how to change a flat itar? You know flat? No air, mafi hawa. Now this instruction has 15. This actually slide has 15 instruction, but they are not in sequence. Mafi tartib. I would like you to spend 10 minutes on this instruction, on these sentences, and make it in a tartib. Okay? Read it and make it in a tartib. I would ask all 15 students one by one, what would come first? read it and think about it, which action would come first, okay? So I'm giving you 10 minutes to read and
Doctor, I didn't get
make it stepwise. All right? Thank you.